Good morning, students. Now let's start. Next page. Rock climbing, 10 February 1984. We had to climb 15 kilometers to reach Tekla village. It was at a height of 1600 meters. Our rucksacks had all that we may need: food packets, water bottle, rope, hook, plastic sheet, diary, torch, towel, soap, wind cheater, whistle, glucose, jaggery, chana, and some other snacks. We could see fruits and vegetables growing in the step fields. We saw Colonel Ram Singh standing on a 90 meters high flat rock with pegs and ropes. We had been told to first observe the rope carefully and identify holes places where we can put our hands and feet. Today I was not going to back out. I stood first in the line. Our instructor tied a rope around his waist. He put the sling and held the thick rope which was hanging. He started climbing as if he was running up. I also put my sling, but as I took my first step, I slipped, and there I was swinging from the rope. Keep your body at an angle of 90 degrees while climbing, I heard. Keep your back straight, do not bend. Keeping this in mind, I imagined the rock as flat ground and started to climb up. Again, while climbing down, we had to use the rope in a special way called rappelling. I did this with the same fearlessness. Tell, have you ever climbed a tree? How did you feel? Where were you scared? Did you ever fall? Have you ever seen someone climb a small wall? What do you think is the difference between climbing a wall and climbing a high rock? After crossing the river, we started rock climbing on 10 February. After 15 kilometers of climbing, we reached Tekla village. It was at a height of 1600 meters. In rucksack, we kept our needs like food packet, rope, towel and soap, wind cheater, whistle, glucose, jaggery, and other snacks. We saw step farming on the mountain. Step farming. What is step farming? Step farming is a technique which consists of terraces on which different terraces on which cultivation is done. It is basically done to prevent soil erosion, which is caused by flowing of water down the hill. We saw Colonel Ram Singh standing on a 90-meter high mountain with ropes and pegs. We first looked carefully at the mountain and then identify places where to put the feet and hands. Today I stood first in the line. I put my sling, but as I took my first step, I slipped and I was swinging from the rope. That's when Colonel Ram Singh's voice came, keep your body at an angle of 90 degrees while climbing. With keeping this in my mind, I started climbing. But then on sliding foot, we had to use the rope in a special way called rappelling. Now I was fully confident. Kids, you know what tools mountaineers use? You can see in this picture what tools they used: climbing boots, crampons, descender, ascender, screw gate, harness, climbing rope, snow bar, ice screw, prosic rope, helmet. Children, why do we need extra energy on the mountains? Mountains are usually very steep. While climbing mountains, our body goes up against the gravitational pull of earth. For this, our muscles need to take extra strain and hence more energy is spent. Children, have you ever climbed a tree? How did you feel? Answer is yes. Once I climbed a tree. It was a very exciting experience, though I was not scared at all while climbing. But once I climbed up and looked downwards. Have you ever seen someone climb a small wall? What do you think is the difference between climbing a wall and climbing a high rock? Yes, I saw it many times. I think climbing a high rock may be bit easier than climbing a wall because the surface of rock is irregular with elevation and depression forming holes where one can put his her hand and feet, while the surface of wall is smooth and flat. Thus it is difficult to climb a wall. Thank you.